Hello, my beautiful Virgos, and welcome to my channel or to my podcast on Spotify if you're listening to my video on audio only. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 28th to December the 4th, 2022. This is a general. That means that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Virgo, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. Try not to force this reading because it won't work. Okay, let's see what we have. What is your all-over energy card here for this reading, Spirit? What do they need to see, know, and expect? My beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Let's see what we have. I love it. You've got the Six of Wands, and we know what the Six of Wands means. It represents victory after hard work and effort. Struggles. What have you been pushing yourself for? Definitely working towards a goal here and a passion that you've had, and you've been able now to move forward and complete it. This is a great card of happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. Getting rewarded, getting recognized for something that you've been doing. Perhaps you're getting recognized from the powers that be that you work for, or the company you work with, or even maybe your own business, your clientele or your staff. But whatever it is here, you've accomplished something great here. And now you're able to get the rewards coming in for the hard work and effort that you've been putting your blood, sweat, and tears basically into. You stayed focused. You went for what you want, or you're in the process of doing that. For some of you, know that if you stay determined, you do the due diligence, and you stay focused, you definitely will be able to do this. This is a card of consistency as well, not giving up and rolling over, and not thinking that things won't work out in your favor, staying positive and going for that goal, because you're going to see it come in. This is a great reading just by glancing at these cards quickly. Now, coming in with your first energy card, oracle message, you've got a time for healing, and this is the balsamic moon from the Moonology deck. Now, this is telling me that some of you may have been dealing with health issues, perhaps physical or emotional or even spiritual, on a soul level. And now it's time for you to pull back. You need to take a time out. You need to call a truce. I would liken this to almost the Four of Swords, doing that, taking your time to realize that you need to get through something here for some of you. You may have pushed yourself very hard to the point of exhaustion. Anyway, in the likes of the way our planet is now, there's a lot of people still experiencing some of the residual energy and continuance of what's been going on. And we know we're not going to mention that name because I don't think it's a positive word. But anyway, some of you could still be dealing with some illness, physical illness. Take your time for healing, okay? Allow yourself to rest up. Everything that you need to do will still be there when you return. Coming back, the next card you've got is the mountains. And the mountains might be a situation where you may feel as though you're stuck. You may feel that this is unsurmountable, that you have to go through, that you're trying to climb through, that you're trying to move through. There's two ways of looking at the mountains. I always notice that it has this deer here at the bottom of the mountain, and the deer is very calmly realizing that it's not going to make it through the mountain. So it's trying to plan something, be logical, probably find a passage around it. So whatever situation you're working on, you don't struggle trying to push through it. Don't try to climb over anything unsurmountable. Think of a logical plan. Take your time. It's like a maze. It's like the labyrinth. You find your destination. You stay focused. You have your destination in mind, and you stay focused, and you get there when you get there. So don't push yourself. I do think that if you've had problems, I think you're going to find that these problems will ease up and things will be a bit better. Try not to be in control of everything and trying to make everything perfect, because it's impossible. Okay. And what it does is it stresses you out, and it brings on, illnesses of some, of any kind. And it totally stresses you out because you're going to need a healing here. So think about a logical way to get through a situation that you're struggling with. Okay. And realize that you need to take time to process it in order to go through this situation, and you will. Now, the stork comes in after that, and I'm glad you got the stork, because the stork is all about new beginnings, and it's about, improvements and movement forward and good results, okay? It's, it traditionally, of course, symbolizes the birth of an actual baby, but it can also signify the arrival of any major changes in any areas of your life. and they're usually positive changes when they show up. So, this has taken probably a very hard struggle, a long, as they would say, laborious amount of time or period of time and careful planning. And it's not luck that you're finding that you're going to see this week move through and get this victory after hard work and struggle. You worked hard for it and you deserve this recognition. So it's definitely a good card. Also, when we think of birds, we think about eggs. And that means gifts coming in the form of assistance of some sort that's going to help you get through any struggles that you're dealing with. Tapping into those resources or the powers that be and the people that are out there that can assist you through something. But I really believe you're going to be getting through this. Take time to take care of you though, okay? Now, coming in with your tarot reading, you do have the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Very, very good cards. So you could have had to do a lot here. When you were struggling here, with the Oliver Energy card, the Six of Wands, you probably took on an awful lot of work on your plate. And this card is the card that advises you to be organized, to make a priority list, to tick things off in your own time, okay, not rushing through things, and realizing that these things don't happen immediately. Right? Even with historic care, when we think of birth, it's 9 months, right? We don't conceive and give birth the next day. So it's the same with you working on your goals and going towards situations that you're dealing with right now. I think also that you need to balance yourself in the process so you don't get exhausted and need a time for healing and have to take a healing. Because if you balance yourself and you pace yourself and not push yourself so hard, it'll be a lot easier on you in the long run, and you're still going to get it done. Now, you could be facing two choices, two decisions, two offers, and two options that you have to make your mind up about and choose. But make light of it, because if you think about longevity, long term, what's going to last the test of time, and what are the greatest benefits you will have from one or the other, it won't be a hard decision because you're going to make the right decision. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. This is, fulfillment, happiness, abundance, and abundance can come in many forms. It can come in the form of a relationship happiness and a peaceful place to work and happy where you live, but also knowing that you're going to have a foundation of resources and finances that you're going to be able to make it through. So it's a beautiful card of positivity. I think that you're going to be busy. I think that you're going to be having choices and decisions to make here, but at the end of the day, you're going to make the right one because it's going to leave you and gain you what you need. Coming in next, you have the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords. So definitely seeing clarity here. Maybe getting an offer of something. Could be a promotion, could be a new job, could be a level up at work. Whatever the case is, something beautiful comes in and it opens your eyes to pay attention to what you're worthy of receiving. Beautiful card. Aces are the beginnings of all things. And this particular one is taking action, going after these offers, these choices, these decisions that you may be receiving now and being presented to you at this time. King of Swords comes in with the Ace of Wands, taking charge, going after what you want, realizing you're standing in your truth, in your integrity. For others, you could be having to defend yourself and your convictions for something here. Some of you may be dealing with legal issues where you will be retaining a legal eagle, a mediator, anything like that, that can guide you through this. He's a very powerful king, just as his counterpart, the queen, is. He's strong and he's secure and he's very wise. He knows his business. You could be dealing with a person like that who's going to come in and help you with something. Coming in next in the center position, the Devil and the Lovers. Okay, this is interesting, isn't it? Make the right choices, because the Lovers is about making calculated and accurate choices and decisions that could be determined around another energy, another person on an emotional level, thinking with your heart. But I think you have to be logical as well. When you're dealing with the devil is addictions. The devil is, repeated bad habits. The devil is toxic energy, anything like that. I think that, you need to know that if it is somebody very close to you, possibly your partner or your lover or a soulmate of some sort, whether it's a friend, you can't force the hand of anybody who doesn't want to take responsibility and realize that they need to do the things that are right for them. We can try, we can bang our head against the wall, we can work very hard, we can, do all the begging, screaming, and fighting to help them. But if they're not ready, they're not ready. Now, if it's you, this is a good card where I always see this as a positive thing. Making the right choices and decisions on a soul and heart level, knowing that this is an emotional situation, giving up or changing your habits, right? Maybe you need to have a better eating regime or exercise regime, or not worry so much, not obsess about things so much, not try to analyze every little minuscule detail in things, because it only stresses you out. And then now you're faced with having to go through a healing. But the devil is letting go of things that no longer serve you. Almost like the Queen of Swords again. And she's on my mind for some reason in this reading. You may be cleaning out. You may be walking away from toxic situations. And she does the same thing. So the devil says, let go of what's holding you back. Come to that decision. You've seen the light here. You definitely know what you deserve here with the King of Swords. And all you want is this happiness of the the Ten of Swords. So you're definitely, as we move through this, you're making the right choices and decisions now that's going to help you start a new beginning here. Now, coming in next, you have the Temperance and you have the Two of Wands. So the Temperance is all about doing things in moderation, not running out there, not jumping, too quickly towards things, not making quick and fast decisions. Thinking about things, also collaborating with the powers that be. You're definitely being protected by spirit here. It's always depicted either as an angel in the graphics or the wings behind, as you see in this person here. So I think you're tapping into yourself on a soul level. You're realizing that you need to do things that are right for you. And you may be tapping into counsel, someone who mentors, someone like that who's going to be able to guide you through this. Again, I see two balls here, just like the two in the Two of Pentacles. So I think you're going back and forth in your mind to do something. And this is a time where you need to stay still until you make a firm decision on what to do. And that could be here, as we said, choices and decisions here with the Lover's card, being balanced. Two of Wands comes in with this card, and this says you're waiting for something. You're waiting for your ship to come in. But in the meantime, know that you will be collaborating with the powers that be here. This is a card of duality, the Two of Wands, getting together, not walking your path alone, maybe bringing a partner into the equation, whether it's a romantic partner or a partner in business. But this card says you're doing well. And you could be also planning a trip, or whether it's for pleasure or business, going on a trip right now, but you're also going on your own journey, but you're not going to have to do it alone. I think you're going to be bringing someone in, and don't go jumping into anything too quickly here when you do make your decision here to bring someone into your circle. Now, coming in with your final cards, you've got the Four of Wands, celebration, and look at, you got the Ten of Cups. Some readers refer to that as the best card in the deck. I always say the Sun is, but you can't go wrong. Here you have the Ten of Pentacles. Security in finance is a material part of your life, as well as in relationships, harmony, okay, home life, partnership, your love in your life, your partner, your husband, your wife, your soulmate, whoever. And now you're able to work together here. And, it's almost like you're saying, cheers, we did this together, and look how happy we are now. There could be a commitment here, an engagement here, an announcement of such a thing. You could be deciding to move into your own home. You have the Four of Wands. I see a strong foundation and structure here, four walls. When you see the Four Wands here around a structure, that's what I see. You could be relocating, buying a home, selling a home, moving back to home, somewhere in an area you used to live. But I do think you're going to be celebrating something. This is time to get together with community and friends and family and celebrate this occasion. There could be a wedding coming in for some of you, or even the birth of a child, or the birth of a business you're celebrating, because we do have that Stork card here as well. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, this is a great reading. And it started out here where you needed a healing. It started out here with struggles here, but it's paying off because you've proved that you can, and you've pulled it off. And if you're in the process of doing that, just stay focused, because this is a positive reading. And I want you to do that visualization, imagining what it is you want and visualizing it here before it even arrives, as though it is. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. For all my beautiful members, know that there will be an extended read on top of this reading for Virgo. Know that I stand in the circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon.